Alright, there we go. Yeah, man. What it do, everybody? We back with the second video of today, man. I had to go inside because the sun was frying me and my laptop. So, that being said, like I said in the first video, if you haven't checked that out, go ahead, peep that real quick. You can just pause this video and check that one out. But yeah, basically on this channel, just to give y'all a quick summary, if you haven't checked the first one out, we're gonna do three types of videos. The first one, hilarious shit, got that out the way. The second one, music, which will tend to be lyrical, positive shit, rock, reggae, different, all kinds of different shit. We ain't gonna discriminate over here. I'm about to get that one out the way right now. And finally, the third one, which I will do right after this, is some spiritual videos, man, to enlighten us. But with that being said, the very first, I had to do this one, man. I had to. If I was gonna do any reaction to a music video, music song, the first one had to be Daylyt. And which better Daylyt song than to do LA Lakers, man? So I'm pretty sure, as y'all can tell, I've already heard this before. It's in the rotation. It's in the playlist. I mean, this is straight fire. But I felt like this would be the best song to help y'all get an understanding of at least the lyrical conscious side of music we will be reacting to on this channel. So that being said, man, what we had today, Daylyt, LA Leakers Freestyle. Go ahead and listen to this banger, this fire. And also, if you haven't heard a Daylyt song before, or even just even know about Daylyt, I would say go check out his live streams, man. Check out his live streams, one of his battle raps, or listen to his music. The dude, mind, like mentally, he's on a whole nother level, dog. He's on a whole nother level. The dude is mentally, he's he's on a whole nother level, man. That's all I can say. And with this freestyle, I'm pretty sure, even though I've heard this probably been out for like damn near a year. Like what? Let me check. Like a year, March. So about like a year, and it's plenty of bars that still go. Oh shit! I'm about to die. It's plenty of bars that's still going over my head, man. So let me stop procrastinating. Go ahead and get this reaction out the way. Hopefully, I won't get no pop ups during the video, man, because them hoes video blocking and shit. But let's get it, man. LA Leakers Freestyle Daylyt. Let's get it.
Leakers, Justin Crumble, sour milk.
You already know what it is, Milk.
Watts, California.
You already know what it is, man.
We ready?
I ain't got, man, put the beat on, bro.
What?
Daylyt is
I
here,
ain't got,
man.
what?
He came to rap. LA shit.
DaylytOfficial.com.
Yeah, let's do it,
100,000 units sold. Solo went gold by my Dolo.
Okay.
Alright, let me pause right there. Let me pause right there. Just in case.
You know that.
Now,
Lately,
I feel like that bar, alright, off the bat, the dude coming out with bars. I'm the ghostwriter's ghostwriter. So, in case you didn't know, Daylyt, he has a reputation of working with Drake, and Drake has a reputation of ghostwriter. So, just felt like I had to, what I'm saying, go ahead and let y'all know about that. But come on, let's get to it.
it's been a rap for my people with Gyro, actually. What goes around to come around, the spiral factory. The globe used to be black, you see, no vitiligo. I go back to these cracking times, it all came from Cairo, practically set up straight. They landed on the land, the man set up rape. Think dinner on a skyscraper. Wait for the update, they eat us wrong. Man-made heart, offer us FEMA, gone up the fear. Adrenaline boost, juice your adrenochrome harvest. They got us in.
Off the bat, you see that this man just comes with bars that fuck being over your head, nigga. They over the world. Like, let's see. Lately, it's been a rap for my people when Gyro actually what comes around goes around the spiral factory. So you know what I'm saying? Basically, we still our people in a fucked up situation, man. Our people in a fucked up situation, and it's repeating itself. It's constantly being the same thing, We go back to them cracking times. It all came from Cairo, practically set up straight. Come on now, it's a big setup. It's a big setup, man. And I think that's prevalent with what's going on right now, especially with like the riots and this whole type of. It's like there's powers that be that are trying to separate us off of color. and have us focusing on fight. We're basically focusing on fighting the wrong war. If you ask me, we're focusing on fighting the wrong war. It's people that is in power that are doing some very sick shit, like some sick fucking shit. And they use the news and the media to distract us, to keep us from really paying attention to what's going on. And it's Hollywood, man. Hollywood, and Hollywood already have a reputation of if you know, you know. But let's carry on, man. Let's carry on. Oh, and I think he had a bar referring to adrenochrome. If you do not have an idea of what adrenochrome is, please, please, please look into adrenochrome, man, and it will probably connect a lot of dots on human trafficking and all these kids being snatched up and all that, man. It's the shit is sickening. The shit is very sickening, man. So that being said, just a little research purpose for y'all, man. Just a little research.
In the job, right job is this position. Fight this machine, man. We need a vision. Our niggas is sick, killing us quick. Wrong earth circumferences. I jump in this, go nuts with the shell. Hell, this homunculus. This test is for you. Aluminum skies, how they stress the soil. Chemtrella, sell us free energy. Bless the Tesla coil Edison. Light still here, but it's evident how white stutter. We can take flight if we get the right brothers plain sight.
Like I told you, it's just nothing but non-stop bars, man. So let's see what I'm gonna start off here. What I'm gonna start off addressing. All right, there we go. I guess I can start off with the chemtrails. I told y'all my memory bad, man, so I can't even think about what he said. It's just so much. It's so much to process, and when you have bad memory, that's just shitty combination. But yeah, man. One thing that he addressed in his freestyle that I would like to address is the chemtrails. If you ever been outside and just looked up and you notice how there's planes outside and they tend to have like gas or smoke or like these clouds forming in the air, that shit is polluting. They're polluting the air and while also blocking the sun. Because if you don't know, B12, we need B12, especially if you melanin. Melanin dark is meant to absorb the sun. We use the sun we're basically plants. We're plants. We need the sun. That's why we need water and the sun, man. We need it. It's very valuable. It's very important to us. So it's essential. And that's why whenever you're out the sun, you tend to get more knowledge. You tend to get more knowledge and soak in the energy, you know what I'm saying? So it's very pivotal. And that's one reason why they tend to block out the sun. And it's also because I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get to not today. Not in this one, man. Not in this one. But yeah, man. So he addressed the chemtrails, and it's something else. It's something else he addressed before that I want to get in, but it's gonna cross my mind. It's gonna pop up. But right after that, he said, "Hi, white brothers. Hi, white stutter. We could take flight if we get the right brothers. The right brothers. They are the ones who I believe invented the plane or basically flight. But if we get the right brothers in our community, if we get the brothers that have the right mind, because the most powerful tool in this universe is the mind. With the mind, you're able to create, manifest anything if you put your mind to it. So if we get the right brothers, the right minds all together, accumulate together, we can really make change in this world for the better, man. Like, for instance, if we get the right brothers together, we can start to develop our own communities and have our own farmers, have our own doctors, our own education, to where we can start bettering ourselves. Because what you have to understand is this society that we live in, it's not built for us to succeed. It never was. It never was. But for some reason, we wanted to be integrated into a society that, for one, the people didn't want us in, and that wasn't made for us to succeed in the first place. So now we find ourselves in the situation that we are in today. It's no wonder. It's no wonder we're like it's a fucked up situation. But only way we'll get out of it is if we get our minds right and we put it together and we start taking action. We start taking action. We start trying to build for a better future for ourselves. Because nobody's gonna do it for us. Nobody is gonna save us except for ourselves. It's gonna take ourselves and applying the knowledge that we gain. Because you also have to gain that knowledge, man. You also have to be educated to know how to maneuver in this world. And then applying that to better ourselves, because this is gonna take generations, man. For like real change, like real genuine change, it's gonna take generations. Because the shit that all that time, that's got us into this place, the fucked up situation that we in right now, that all stems from generations upon generations of just stripping us from kingdoms, devaluing us, turning us into slaves. You know, having us have this slave mentality of we don't see ourselves as being more than what we are. We don't have nothing to aspire for except for being a celebrity, which that in its own right is a trap because if you do research on what's going on behind the scenes of that shit, it's sickening. So, but I talked for too long. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going.
Right on you all, hieroglyphics, what we
We must
fantasize to get the
analyze
truth.
history.
We must analyze history, reversing the map with a man
When it's
standing. Go to
pyramids in the
Kemet
Grand
Wild when
Canyon,
it's
but they
pyramids in
dead
the Grand
see
Canyon,
all
but they
this shit a
dead
scam.
see.
Like how did they
All this
drain
shit a
all of this
scam. Like how
water?
did they drain all of
I
this
do
water?
this.
Nigga, damn, I
And
do this.
y'all knew
We
this.
been assed out and y'all knew this, yet they sell us
Get it,
clothes.
sell us
B12
clothes?
block
Come
it.
on
Get
now.
it, sell us
Come on
clothes,
now.
son.
Come
Think you
on now.
powerful. Tell us.
Sell us clothes? Basically, they sold us these clothes, this fabric, just to block us from B12, you know, the sun, to keep us from the sun. Because, like I said earlier, the sun is pivotal for us, especially of people with melanin. We need that to fuel us, to gain us knowledge. It's really the Son of God. Like it's self-explanatory. The Son of God is self-explanatory. We need the sun. It's pivotal. So yeah, they give us clothes to block our skin from the sun from absorbing that, and basically it's like a cell. It's like a cell, man. So bars, man, bars. Come on now, that's what Daylyt do.
What this belief is, they'll put blackface
Jesus,
on
come on.
everything but Jesus.
Ain't nothing else I can say. That bar is self-explanatory, man. They'll put blackface on everything except Jesus, even though in your own book you describe Jesus as a black man. But when you show us an image of him, he tends to be of the total opposite. So I'm just saying, the dude, this is Daylyt for you, man. How we got immigration when ICE really the immigrants, y'all dealing out dealers with car
Y'all did a
sales,
lot.
garage
Dealers
filler,
with
cancer
car
pump
salesmen,
through the
garage
AC.
filling, cancer pump through the AC. See this mirage filling. They filling our majesties with crack addicts.
What color is
Casualties,
crack?
I'm back at it
And
like
what color is crack addicts? Come on now.
And what
Come
color
on
is
now.
crack addicts?
Come
Black
on now.
static. I just hope
Come on now. What color is crack? What color is crack addicts? Who's the one killing who? But we are the thugs, though. And I'm not trying to. I don't promote any. I'm not trying to race bait or anything of that. I don't really look at it as race. I look at it as righteousness. And we have satanic motherfuckers on this world. But the satanic motherfuckers have sculptured this body of work to where you have both sides being pawns. And I see that one side of the pawns, they're just the scapegoat. They're the scapegoat, but they don't. Tom up the street, he has no say of what's going on in the world. Let's keep it a buck. Tom up the street, uh, Cody down the road, he don't have no say of what's going on, man. He just trying to live his life just like you. But you have the media trying to separate you to distract you from what's really going on. Like I said earlier, man. So it's all a plan, man. We all are pawns. We all are puppets in a bigger game of who can control the world. So it's fucked up. It's all fucked up, man.
our people rise. We asked to be treated equal. Them niggas gave us equalizer. Watch by
Hold
the
on, I'm
eagle eye.
sorry.
Put fear in me. No
No,
crime
I'm
going
pretty sure
seen.
y'all
When
tried
they
to be
got
pausing this, but we tried to ask for equal. They gave us equalizer. The reason why that bar hits because I feel like that's where we fucked up at. When our kids and our elders was being treated so disrespectfully in a society that gave no fucks about them, they wanted to be treated equal. And I feel like that's where y'all fucked up at. Instead of trying to be treated equal and be treated the same and just like these people, how about y'all separate and y'all do your own thing that's built for y'all, that's made for y'all to succeed? Because this is, like I said earlier, I keep referring to what I said earlier. This society is not built for us to succeed. So I feel like that's where we fucked up at. We shouldn't have tried to integrate ourselves in a society that wasn't built for us in the first place. They didn't want us. Okay, cool. That's cool. We'll go do our own thing. That's like just like what we should have did in the first place. We should have built it because I feel like that bar is prevalent.
Homeland security, deep web niggas fucking children building their egos. Guess who all in the deep web? My P.O. Yeah, we know it's a cop out. Piece of gator, piece of party, piece of caker. Wake up, T.D. Jacob. We must rip the book. Suspicious crook, look vicious. This is shook and pride. We waking up, yeah, we look alive. The library filled with a book of lies. History. Don't mention Nan Queen, we should idol. Take the woman out the word of the Lord. You get it, Bible. All this shit a trap. It's just
God, this nigga's nice. Nice. This nigga is nice. But yeah, man, like he said, bro. First off, if you made it to this part, whenever you're done with the video, you know what I'm saying, please go do some research on Pizzagate. If you don't know about it already, do some research on Pizzagate and Frazzle Drip. If you don't have a weak mind and a weak heart, go do research on that. Cause it will totally discuss you about what's really going on behind doors. Like these motherfuckers, these satanic motherfuckers are really out here eating kids and like it's pedo rings and all. It's so fucking sickening. And like he said about the Bible reference, the Bible bar. The thing is with the Bible, you know what? I'm not gonna get into that bag. Not right now. It's not right now. But yeah, Bible, all this shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's that whole bar of basically saying that the Bible was meant to devalue queens, which are the essence of life, just so they can put men on a pedestal. The patriarch, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the mentality, man. Like this whole society was built off of building up the man and devaluing the woman, when the woman is the essence of life. And I'm not saying be a simp and just totally worship women, but respect them. Respect them. They are the life of it. They are the life. They are the life of this earth, and they are. Without them, we wouldn't be here. So you have to give them. You have to show them a level of respect. You know what I'm saying? And hold them. Also hold our women accountable. And women the same, man. Hold these niggas accountable. We got to hold each other accountable because especially our community, we're so far behind to where it's ridiculous. We just act an ass. We are totally acting an ass. So let's hold each other accountable, man, because we stem from kings and queens. And now look where we at now. We over here on Instagram Live turning up off of ads. Like just the smallest of shit to where we damn near like a seven. You have adults out here basically with a 7th grade mentality. Like it's a lot of adults out here that hasn't matured and hasn't started to realize, okay, I need to pay attention to what's going on in this world. Instead of being so caught up in all these distractions, which was made to distract you and keep you from knowing what's going on, I need to start doing some research. And that's where I'm getting at. Like I'm just starting to get to that level. I'm not about to act like, oh, I've been like no, I'm starting to realize that like I need to mature and start to pay attention to what's going on. Like I just started learning about Pizzagate and Frazzle Drip and what's going on with like the Gates Foundation and all this extra. Like I'm just starting to learn this shit. So yeah, we need to we need to get this shit on point, especially if we're gonna really make a change for ourselves and stop believing what's going on, what the news tell us, because they control. The news is controlled. They control the narrative. Somebody control the news, which means somebody control the narrative. They control what they want to believe. So yeah, man, we need to get on our shit, bro. ASAP. We're gonna have to start now. Take action.
to keep you stuck. Tell you that Eve fucked up the world, that's just to keep you fucked. Nicki Minaj, it's all fake, but girls wake up, never act silly. Shout outs to Ill Camille and Rap City. Real queens who fight for our sister, push the agenda. Don't be Barbies, don't do parties, no VIP with Bacardi. Storm Thunder coming, show the young queens they can be Wonder Woman. Spaz already lying the truth. If I come in last, so embrace it. Them higher ups and
bars after bars, fam. I know y'all seen the whole Storms, X-Men bars that he dropped in, the Wonder Woman, Line the Truth, come last show, they breaks it. Come on, fam. Come on. And I don't even have to refer even go into the Nicki Minaj and all, because I just addressed that. So yeah, man. They cold.
never show their faces. Clan, those who run the world, really racist. It's a new case. Oh my, it was fluoride in the toothpaste. What the fuck now? Dottie and the bust down, it's a blue face. Wait, victory sold from the victors, the crack killer slow. My nigga soul, trying to lip him. See, aboriginal, been blacking, cracking through syntax, the flow perfection. Wait, they feed on the kids in the hood. You get it, section A. Wait, y'all snoozing, don't remove the facts. You don't think they eat us, peep this. Why you think they choose the blacks for slaves? Could've wiped us all out with a satellite, and yet they trapped us all in this firmament to be cattle like saddle up, nigga.
Harvesting us, man. This is true. This is really true. You hear about human trafficking? They're not just selling these women for sex. These are people out here that are really harvesting organs, eating them, using them for satanic type shit, bro. This shit is real. This shit is real. Like I said, look up Pizzagate. Look up Frazzle Drip. Look up Weiner's laptop. Look into all this shit, man. Do some research so you know what's going on. What he's talking about is facts, bro. They are really out here harvesting us like cattle. Shit is real, bro. Shit ain't no joke.
I was Christian before knowing who I was. Now my mission is more fluent. No more Gucci, no more Prada, no Christian Dior showing. Etymology for Lucifer. Leor Cole going. I will not move, plot move. Listen, my mission is to drop jewels.
I'm supposed to high like I'm some scary dude.
I'm supposed to high like I'm some scary dude. Nigga, I'm just standing up for Terry Crews. Fuck with.
Crazy.
Daylytofficial.com.
Daylytofficial.com.
Hey, Watts, California, man.
Next nigga that come after me,
boy.
Yeah, they gotta come with it.
That bar just got raised in here.
Boy.
Daylyt, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you coming.
Hey, I'm in y'all world now, bro.
We done let you in.
Y'all done let Thanos here, my nigga. I got 3 of the stones. I got 3 of them. I got the Ninth Wonder Stone.
Okay.
I got the J. Cole Stone. I got the TD Stone.
Come on, now talk to him, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
This dude is nice. Daylyt is a cold-blooded killer on the beast, man. Told y'all, man, his mentality is on another level. And the reason why I rock with him so heavy, because I guess I can give y'all a little backstory of me. But like I would say like 2 or 3 years ago when I had my spiritual awakening of sorts, where I really just wanted to better myself. And on that path I watched a lot of YouTubers who helped me through this path. And just probably like a year or two ago, about like a year ago, I found out who Daylyt was. And then I started watching his live, and I seen the type of content that he put on his lives. Man, I'm telling y'all, go watch this man lives, bro. If you don't rock with his music, at least watch this man lives. Like, this dude he gives you a lot of knowledge and a lot of info about what's going on in this world. And if you don't, the least he'll do is have you thought provoking. He'll have you thinking about what's going on. But with that being said, man, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You know, the usual YouTuber type shit, man. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know, man. And give me some ideas. Give me some ideas on videos to react to. Whether it's some hilarious shit, music shit, or some spiritual shit, man. Let me know. Let me know what caught y'all interest and what you think would be some good content for me. With that being said, let me go ahead. Make sure that a nigga is ready to sign out. Peace.